Hello guys. In today's question, we'll try to solve numerical on the involute of a circle. Okay. So regarding the animation, I've shown you in the class like how the arc is formed. Okay. So here just we'll straight away jump to the numerical. So here, as you can see, now here I will try to solve the involute problem in a shortcut method. So again, as I said before, it is just like drawing is just like maths. There are different ways of doing it. Okay. So I'm going for some different kind of method. This is somewhat simple and easy. Okay. So see how I'm approaching the numerical. So here diameter 50 is given to you. So just go for this option, center diameter. And at this center point, I've drawn a 50 diameter circle. Now first check it, whether it's 50 or not. So just go for this dimension option and click on this diameter. Click it, and you can see it's showing 50 diameter. So my circle is correct. Now again, I have to draw one length here of how much dimension? 157 So take a line, and from this base end, okay, make sure your orthogonal mode is on, and 157 is the length. That's nothing but equal to pi d. Okay, I got this point here. Now what I'm doing is that I am dividing this line into some equal number of parts. The same thing, you have to divide this circle also into same equal number of parts. So in previous case of cycloid and epicycloid and hypercycloid, we were just going for 6 parts, but here minimum you go for 8 parts to get a smooth curve. Okay, so I'll go for div command, divide. It's asking me to select the object in which you want to divide. So select it. And how many parts? 8 parts. And press enter. Okay. And even just go for PO option, point option, and click the last endpoint. Now, again, I have to divide this circle also into some 8 equal number of parts to make it. So just enter L enter. And I have to draw one straight line from the center of the circle. So bring the cursor to the circumference. So as soon as I bring the cursor to the circumference, the center is coming out or popping out. Okay. So click on the center of the circle and bring up to this base point. You got the line here. Now, here you should understand one thing, like how we go for selection, like how we multi-select. Now, if you see here, there are two options of selecting. Suppose if I'm clicking my left mouse button, okay, one time, and then when I'm dragging it towards the left hand side, okay, it is selecting the object which I want to select. Okay, it is my wish. Okay, like whichever I'm interested, only that thing only it is selecting. But if I clicking on the right, anywhere on that side, anywhere on the screen, okay, and then I'm moving the mouse on the left hand side, you can see it is showing in green color. Okay, so see, if suppose I just want to take this point, all these points, this line, okay, this line, all this point on only this line, one line, this line, and all the points. So when I'm clicking it, this one, okay, and after clicking, when I'm moving towards the left hand side, as you can see, when I'm selecting all the three parts, three things which I want to select, it is even selecting the circle also. So whenever you are going for the green option, it will select all the things. But if I am clicking here, see, okay, and again I'm moving, I'm dragging the mouse towards the right hand side. See, it is even crossing circle, but it is not selecting the circle. Can you see? So when you want to select some parts, okay, not fully, then you go with this option, blue one. And if you want to select all the parts, go with the green option. Now, as I said, I just want to just select this line, and all the points. So what I will do, I will click anywhere here outside and drag the mouse towards the right hand side. It got selected. Now I will go with the polar array option. Click here, go with the polar array option, go to the center. And by default, the thing is 6, but I have divided the line into 8 equal parts. So change it to 8 and press enter. Okay. And then close the area. Now see how shortcut I will do it. I know my point P, okay, my point P should start from, there is my curve, should start from here, okay. It is my point P, so make it big, okay. So my curve is starting from this point, from here to here like this way. So I will now number it. So this is my first point, second point, third point, fourth point. Okay, so this will be easy for you. Now, what we used to do before, like if you go with the normal process, first we'll draw the line. This line I will draw it, and then I will draw the same one from each and every point tangentially. And then I will measure distance from this P to this one, and then I will cut from this point to here. Again, I will measure from here to here, second point. Again, I will cut from here to this point. Again, I will measure from P to third point, and again, I will from this third line, I will cut here. This is a lengthy process, okay? It's up to your wish if you want to approach with that process also, but I'm going with the shortcut one. So I got this point P. So now simply I will go to this spline, fit, click on this part, make sure your ortho mode is off. This is my first point. Now first is done. First is done, so second in this line, second. Now one, two, three, third. Now one, two, three, fourth, fourth. Now one, two, three, four, fifth. Now one, two, three, four, five, sixth. Okay. Now this is seventh, and this is the last one is your eight. Then go with the end tendency and then press enter. So you can see very easily I got the curve. Okay. So simply I'm thicken it. So regarding annotations, this one you have to do. Okay. So still if you want, I'll just select it, make a copy from here. Make sure your auto is on. Okay. So I think this one dash something is there. One dash, and this is your two dash, and so on. That thing I'm not doing it. Okay. And similarly, here also copy, make sure the auto is off because I'm going for the further option. So this will be a one, this will be a two, three, four, five, six, seven, and eight. Okay. So here the opposite, this will be a one. Okay. This will be your second, two. So this will have to go on. Okay. So that thing I'm not doing. Now this all thing you have to do by yourself and to number it. Now, after this whole thing is done, now the curve is made. Now you have to do normal and tangent. The distance of how much? 100 mm from the center of the circle. So this is my center of the circle. So I am marking it as your C. So what I will do is that I will draw one radius, okay, the circle radius, a distance of how much? 100 mm. So from here, just simply click here, go to center radius option, and from C, draw one circle. The radius of how much? 100. So you can see this circle is cutting this curve at one point here. Okay, so please zoom it and mark the point. So I'm changing the color of this circle so not to get confused. Okay, now let's assume this because we have marked the point P here. So let's assume this point is your R. Okay, now what is the rule? After you find a point from R, you join to point C. So take a line from R, you join to point C. Okay, and then try to find the midpoint. So we know the midpoint is represented by the triangle. Okay, just type PO and move the cursor, traverse the cursor on the line. Somewhere it will show triangle. So it's a triangle. So this is your midpoint. So I'll change the color. Okay. And this is your midpoint. So I'm marking it as M. So annotation is up to your wish. Any annotation you can give it. Okay. So I'm marking it as M. Now what is the rule? Now from M as a center and MR as radius, you have to draw one circle which will touch this main base circle. Okay. So again, go to the center radius option. From M to this R, you draw a circle. Now you can see this circle. Okay, this circle, what I've drawn, is touching this base circle at this point. So you have to fully zoom it at this point. So I'm marking it here. See, don't get confused. So you please zoom and then find a point. Okay. So this will be your now normal. Okay. I hope so. This normal only. So this is your n dash or n. Okay. Now from this end point, you join to this R point. So see, I have joined and then I have extended a line. Okay. So this become your normal. Okay. And to show it as like a curve or arc. Okay. You can see I've drawn many circle. So I told you the shortcut. Okay. Just normally draw one line here, arbitrary line here. Okay. Okay. TR, two time enter, and remove this part. Remove this part. Okay. Remove this part. Okay. And this extra circle you cannot delete. Okay. So now this is a normal. Okay. Now again to make a tangent, as we know, just type L enter, PER enter, and on here you draw a straight line and then click on this line and then move this line from the middle point to this particular R point. Okay. And so this become your tangent. This is my T dash and this is my T. So it's happening because because my object snap is on. So now click it, it will not happen. Okay. Okay. So make it off. Okay. So this is your T. Similarly, move this one to the top position because animations should not overlap the figure. So make it thicker. Now I will change the colors. So make it any color whichever you want to like, whichever you feel. Okay. So this is your involute with normal and tangent. I hope this is clear to you all. Okay. And please, it's up to your wish, whichever step you want to follow. So I think this is the far most easy one to do it. Okay. But don't forget like numbering. If you forget the number, so you may get confused. Okay. I hope this is clear to you all. Okay. Thank you.